We used to have a joke in my family that we would always say anytime that there was any kind of tragedy or dramatic feeling, we'd say, "Oh, it's not cancer yet. It's not cancer yet." So when it actually was cancer, I really had to shift it to, "I'm not dead yet.
Mm.
I'm not dead yet. There is still hope as long as I am breathing. There are
There's
still opportunities to enjoy a life lived well, even with cancer." And, we just do the best we can with it, right?
yes.
Yeah, talk about Peg and how you feel that her heart and mindset
Well,
kept her alive for so
yeah,
long.
I feel that a lot of it was she was an advocate for herself, along with us, an advocate for her. And
Hmm.
I can imagine people who don't have an advocate, because like some of her friends that had the same diagnosis, they lasted 6 months.
Hmm.
It
Hmm.
lasted 11 years, and I think it was driving her that she knew that by her going through the experience at the other, she would be able to help somebody else with it. And she did that for as long as she could. She helped somebody else get through that experience. Because there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to go through, a lot to ask your doctor to be an advocate, you know,
Hmm.
what's going on. And I know I was an advocate for a couple months in the hospital with her,
Hmm.
by her side, months. It was like crazy. So, and if I wasn't there, that would have ended sooner. So advocate to me is the big word when it comes to cancer.
Hmm.
You have to find out all the latest cures, the latest things, the latest, that doesn't work. What's going to happen here? And did you guys go through that too? Like what's healthy to eat, what's not healthy, all those things.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been kind of a health advocate. I mean, when I got clean at 24 and started to realize like how strong our bodies are, but how frail they are as well. And really, made, had that camp come to Jesus, come to yoga kind of, experience where I did start to examine like, what am I just doing because it's routine? What am I just doing because, well, it feels good? And what am I doing that's really going to create like meaningful change or support? Um, the cancer thing, like the advocate, I'm very lucky. Women in my community showed up for me and did the things like, well, you need a folder and you need these papers and let me see your insurance and this is how your insurance is going to work. And I mean, the technical administration stuff is mind blowing while you're trying to just like get out of bed and shower, like everything else is so huge. Life-changing experience. I had two diseases at the same time. One was called endomyosis, which is the deterioration of muscle. And I actually went in to go get surgery. And while I was in, the doctor was like, "What's that lump in your throat?" Like, and so I was back in 2 weeks later with cancer surgery. So there wasn't even time to process or breathe, which I'm
Yeah.
either grateful for or not grateful for. Right. And I just try not to do any kind of conclusion on it because what am I going to do? But that's just how it was.